Salvation Army Rehabilitation Centre in Begoro was established 30 years ago, and it's on the same site as the clinic and also the church, which has been established here for 60 years. And so the Salvation Army is an international church, an international Christian church, and our main focus is a mission to the disadvantaged. So 30 years ago a missionary came from England. She's a Salvation Army pastor, and she saw a need to set up the work for children with disabilities because of how disadvantaged they were. So she started by having 5 children in her own house, and from there it grew into a larger need for the kids, so that then the rehab centre was built 30 years ago. I've been in Ghana for 10 years, but in Begoro for now 7 years. And so my role at the centre is the administrator of the centre, but also I'm trained as an occupational therapist. So I also do consulting with the children and assess them for their disabilities. So the centre is designed to have children here as residents. We have 35 resident children, and at least 10 of them stay here with their mothers. They're the younger children who are under 5 years that need their mothers here. And then we also see more than 300 children in the communities with disabilities every year.
My friend Mrs. Doris Fosu, if you come as a buy. Maybe I should be Manuel Fosu. Me won't know, but so many I mean, who say when you say program, and see your career operation and son, ye bar. Now, if I'm baby not a juju, until me and find your shade to a much lay, and my bar, and your madam your bedroom, and now exercising more than a firm. And then what to me added and son or a baby, and what to me saw a dim and ante, what to me in the cottage unit to me, and I'm salvation for Sunti, and then banning to me a baby, and I want to say, while and more of their boy.
Yeah, we're very grateful for the help from the Melbourne Cup fundraiser. What we wanted to do is expand our influence in terms of the community, to maybe go out to the communities and then let them know how much or what we're doing at the centre here to gather the patients, maybe to tell them what we do, and maybe to increase our numbers of patients who are coming here.
What I do here is visit the communities where we are having the outreach centers, inform the people within the community, educate them about what we are doing here. So sometimes I have to go to the villages, visit the patients over there, educate them, and then see the community leaders, inform them about what we do at the center. Sometimes when you're going there, you need to have a bicycle or motorbike to the villages. It is important for us to get this motorbike so that even within this town, I can move to the interiors and then wherever the patients are, to inform them about what we have in the center.
Secondly, we have a problem with our water. So at the moment the mothers are fetching water from a well, and we need to reconstruct some water tanks that we already have on site. So we wanted to try and either raise some money or get some help to do that, so that the children have flowing water through the centre. Yeah. Also, we wanted to get some education materials for the library. We have a rehab library that we wanted to establish, and for the kids to borrow the books. And secondly, for the internet connection to happen. Yeah, so if the kids were in, we have a computer lab with 6 computers, and if the kids were connected to the internet, then it would be so much better for them. They'd be able to Google things, and their education, would be broadened. Yeah. Also, we wanted to train up some of the staff. At the moment, Tegan, the Australian occupational therapist, is training some of the local staff. But we wanted to also run like a staff workshop for them to train them in doing therapy, and also about the conditions that the children have, to give them more sort of knowledge about the disabilities. Okay, so we also wanted to get a carpenter for our rehab workshop. At the moment, the orthopaedic technician can make the shoes and the calipers, but we need to send what we do is measure up the children that need a special chair, and then we have to send it away to a different centre. So if we had a carpenter that was working here, it would make it much easier, and the children and the mothers would get the equipment sooner if we had employed a carpenter here. I think for me the main thing is the change in the children's lives, like to see the difference when they come in, and some of them they can't walk or they can't even sit, but after we do the therapy and then they're able to do something, they're able to be independent and then also even learn to go to school. That's very rewarding, and also to see the mothers who don't have hope, and after they've been at the centre they have hope that their child will be okay.